If you have a Sprint V3 or really any turbine plane and you want to know what you need to put in here to get everything to work right, stick around and I'll show you. One thing to keep in mind here is with the Sprints, your fuse is actually quite short, right? Where if you've got a full length non-twin boom style jet, you have a lot more room here to put things. All right, so with this style of plane, the compartment is compact, so you got to cram a whole bunch of stuff into a little space. So I'm going to show you my setup, what I have right now. Of course, this hasn't passed any kind of safety review or anything yet, but right now this is what I have. So let's talk about the plumbing, I guess. First, I have my UAT here, going down to the on-off filter and to the pump, and then from the tank into the UAT, and from the filler plug into the UAT. So I fill the UAT, it backfills the tank, and then I can turn the valve on and start the engine. I'm good to go. So my fuel tank is Velcroed in, so I can remove it, work on things, strap it back down, good to go. In my fuel tank, I do have the clunk. I don't want to undo it. The clunk that comes with this thing is not adequate in my opinion. So what I did was I ordered the Boomerang RC 1/8 inch heavy duty clunk. And now the clunk moves from the front to the back of the tank very easily. It reaches all the corners, if you will. Where the one that comes with the plane does not. I mean, I am using pretty flexible hose. So, but maybe there's a different hose out there that's more flexible where that style of clunk would work. But the heavy duty one works quite well with the standard flexible Tygon tubing. That's 150 milliliter UAT, and I'm putting a KingTech 102 G5 in here. The filter's not hard mounted. I actually kind of like this because I can shake the air out of it, maybe. And it doesn't matter if it moves around or flops around, as long as it doesn't leak. That's the thing that makes me nervous about this. If anything leaks in here, what's it going to destroy? But everything's wire tied and nothing leaked on the bench, so I don't anticipate anything leaking here. And from the pump, I'm running along the fuse to the back where the turbine is. That's not installed yet. I've got my data relay module mounted there. My power is going to come up here for that. The other power line runs back to the turbine, and then this power lead comes through here and goes into the pump. My retract and brake controllers right here. It's kind of messy, but you know what? As long as it's functional, I don't really care. I'm using a 210 CentralBox Jeti. I'm going to have triple signal redundancy just because I'm a nut. I don't think I need it, but I'm going to do it anyway. So this is my REX 12 with assist, so it's got a gyro in it. That's going to be my gyro. I've got the REX 3 900 NG, which is a narrowband 900 megahertz receiver, and this is a 2.4 gigahertz receiver. There's one of my antennas for the 900. The other one is back in the back. The 900, I got one running to the front and one running to the back. And I have a REX 5 that I'm going to use as my third, well, actually my second receiver. My 900 is my third. And that'll be mounted probably against this wall here. I'm not 100% sure yet where I'm going to put that one. The nice thing about the Jeti setup with the triple redundancy, if I lose this receiver, I've got the REX 5. If I lose that one, I've got the 900. And if I lose that one, it's catastrophic. You know, that's just not, you know, and I'm sure that almost never happens. You know, you lose your batteries or something, that's going to happen, but that's about it. And also with the gyro here, even if I lose signal on this one and the REX 5 and the 900 picks up, the gyro is still going to work. So that's super awesome. Jeti's a great setup. And then I have redundant batteries. I'm going to be running the oops, sorry, Prop Shop Hobbies. I'm going to be running the Gen Ace 7.4 volt 5000. So I've got 2 of those for my receiver battery pack. I've got the 3S 5000 50C for my turbine. And I'm going to run a 4th battery just because I know I'm going to need nose weight anyway. And I'm going to power my brakes and my landing gear servos from that battery. And that's probably going to be a Gen Ace 7.4 volt 3000 milliamp battery. My pump's mounted in the front, basically to try to get more nose weight toward the front. My batteries are going to tuck into here. This is the cover. So this is with the cover on. My GSU will mount here. GPU, GSU, whatever it is, I can't remember. This is my mag switch. Where's my mag switch to turn my receiver pack and all that on and off. My on-off valve's accessible. My fill valve's just going to float around in here. All my batteries are going to fit here in the nose, so I got lots of nose weight. Get this thing balanced properly. You know, it's not the cleanest setup around. Oops. It's not the cleanest setup around, but as long as it's functional, dependable, reliable, that's all that really matters. Anybody got any suggestions or ideas or something I could do different or something you see something I'm doing wrong? I'd really appreciate the help. But this is the plan right now. Of course, you know, I haven't had the safety officers, you know, or any of that review this plane yet. So, and I'm not done yet. So it's going to be cleaner when I'm done. By the time I get done with this thing, it is going to be cleaner. I'm going to clean stuff up as I go. And I'll show it as ready to fly. But this is what I got right now. I got about 8 weeks to get this thing in the air, get it maidened, and get my turbine waiver. If you want to see the maiden flight and all the steps that I took to earn my turbine waiver, including the tests at the field, the review by the officials, things like that, I don't know if I can actually film my turbine waiver flight or not. That's going to be up to the officials that handle that. But if you want to see that stuff, please turn on notifications, subscribe to my channel, and if you like this kind of content, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.